Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brandon Brooks here. I just want to take a few minutes of your time, talk to you about crowdfunding, and talk to you about a couple ways to make your crowdfunding campaign wildly successful. But not only that, I want to talk to you about a couple important reasons why crowdfunding is so impactful. So let me start with I think that a lot of us know by now what crowdfunding is. We've seen it become wildly popular within the last few years because of websites such as GoFundMe, where we've seen everything and anything get funded, from people taking lavish vacations, weddings, healthcare costs, and funerals. We've seen it all, and that's excellent. My company Inventrify, we actually just focus on small businesses and entrepreneurs. And why do we do that? Why would we alienate a lot of the market? Well, really, it's because that's where we believe we can have the greatest impact. So we're laser focused on small businesses and entrepreneurs. And we've been fairly successful with that. And we're going to keep growing and being more successful with it. So, a couple tips here to make your crowdfunding campaign successful. Number one, and I think this is the biggest one, you have to make some type of an emotional connection with the reader. And what do I mean by that? Well, venture capitalists, Damon John's actually very famous for saying this. When they go to invest in you, they're investing in you. They're not investing in the business or the idea. And the reason being is there's a lot of great ideas out there, a lot of great businesses that don't have the execution piece. And if you don't have the execution piece, it's going to fail. Your business is going to fail. And vice versa also in a few cases. If you have, maybe you're really good with the small details, with the execution of things, but you're not so great with coming up with the ideas. And I've seen that a lot, actually. So, if you as an entrepreneur, you have to have both. And if you don't, you have to have somebody on your team that does. And if you don't, well, chances are you're going to fail, and you're going to kind of fall into that wantrepreneur category more so than the entrepreneur one where you want to be. So that's tip number one. Make that emotional connection to your audience. Tip number two, and this is huge. Crowdfunding is actually a great way to validate your market. Before crowdfunding, it was very expensive to try and validate your market. But now it's really simple. It's, almost no cost, little to no cost, really, in most cases. And that's because if your campaign is wildly successful, you know that this is something the consumer wants or needs. And that's all you need to know. To go with tip number two here, if your campaign fails, well, the consumer's kind of speaking. They're telling you that they don't need your product or service. And if that's the case, well, like Mr. Wonderful says, I would probably advise you to take it behind the barn and shoot it. And if you're an entrepreneur, that's okay, because you will come up with another idea. If you're an entrepreneur, well, maybe you'll find out this whole thing isn't for you. But if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to come up with another idea. Tip number three, and I think this one is huge, is don't just ask for the donations. Not everybody's going to be in the financial area that they can be to donate to your campaign. Ask for shares. That's huge, because every share expands the reach of your campaign. You might not have the same network as everybody that's within your network, right? Their circle of influence may be completely different than yours. And somebody within their network may see it and decide to donate to your campaign. But not only donate to your campaign, they're going to follow your campaign, which is why it's very important to update the people that do donate to your campaign. Constant updates. I've seen it as much as multiple times a day. And if you don't do that, that's okay. But at least try to do it, once every couple of days. Give people an update on how your campaign's going, where you're at with your business, even after the campaign is done. And that is free marketing for you. So with crowdfunding, you're able to get the money to start or grow your business, validate your market without spending a penny, because how your campaign does is going to be the validation of your market, And number three, marketing, because the people that donate to your campaign are going to follow your journey, and that's huge. And as long as it's a great product or service that they feel is a great product or service, they're going to share your campaign and they're going to share your business. That's three major pieces that you've now done for your business or your idea, all from crowdfunding. Huge, major. So you're welcome for the free game. Hopefully you all found some value within this video. If you did, please share this video with others in your network because it may help somebody. We need your help to be able to help you. And that is what we are doing here at Inventrify. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, if you found value, please share. If you have questions or comments, please drop it within the video. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all more than you know. Have a great day and Inventrify your world.